Hey guys, it's Alex Marjo, and this is another K-drama review, this time for Murium School. So this review is going to be hopefully spoiler-free and all about my experience as a viewer. So when I first looked at the plot, which basically says that Murium School isn't focused on high academic scores. It teaches students virtues including honesty, faith, sacrifice and communication. Teachers and students at school come from different countries and each have their own stories. Now, that sounds really cheesy, like really cheesy. And I was like, okay. But really, a lot of the cast do come from like different countries. So there's Shannon, she was in the drama, she comes from actually Britain. Then we had a white guy. I don't know where he comes from, but it was nice to see people that weren't just solely Korean. And there was the black guy that's pretty famous in Korea. I can't remember his name, but he's become quite famous in the last couple of years. He's been on loads of different shows where foreigners are included, and it was just nice to see like a varied cast. It was just really nice. I found that pleasantly like, oh, that's cool, that's great, that's awesome, never been done kind of thing. Usually when they have international people, it's like to speak English, but really they were speaking Korean and they were part of the story, and that was really different and unique. But the four main cast members for me, in terms of what I want to address, is Lee Hyun-woo, who plays Shi-woo, he was an idol. Seo Ye-ji, who played Sim Soon-duk, and she was a girl from a village who was kind of poor, working her way, and also attended Murium School against her dad's wishes. Honbin from VIX, who played Wan Chian, or Wan Chian, I think, if I've got that correct. And Jun Yujin, who plays Hwan Suna. So these were kind of always together, these characters, in different situation scenarios and clashing and love interests and etc. that establish certain plots. There was a lot of solid acting, and that's what I liked. I liked a lot of character interactions, like bromance between the two men, because at first they clash, because they meet in different situations that cause them to argue and not like each other, and they tend to start hating each other, etc. at moments throughout the drama. But they're sexy, and with some of the great moments of the drama came toplessness. Honbin and Lee Hyun-woo within the first two episodes, I was like, oh, okay, I see you. Beautiful bodies, sexy, and I wouldn't say no to either of them. But saying that, I really enjoyed the themes that came out within this drama: identity, love, betrayal, loyalty, friendship. All these motifs were so apparent, and I really loved that because I felt like a strong sense of direction. And it did follow through with the plot, but not so much in such a cheesy way. I felt that's why it made me feel like, oh, it's actually a not bad drama, and I really liked that, and that's what made it a strong drama in sense of like of a direction. Okay, so the cast, really great solid acting from everyone, and there was really great moments of character interaction, and that's what made it really good for me, because I believed a lot of the acting and a lot of the relationships within the school, bromance and betrayals and people being dickheads, not gonna lie, people being really good friends, people being shady. Like, that was really good. What let down the drama? My frustrations, a couple of them actually. The build-up was kind of dragged out at moments because we kind of anticipated what would happen about 6 episodes before stuff was revealed towards the end. Because of like the cut, as it was shortened due to financial problems, and I think to do with studios clashing, if I remember correctly. I felt like some of the plots, sorry about that, I felt like some of the plots were cut short, and then some of the plot was then lengthened to make sure that the ending was surpassable. I was also frustrated with the guy that randomly spoke English, because they would speak Korean and then he would just switch to English for like 3 sentences, And I felt like it ruined the fluidity of the scene. Especially at moments where he would just like randomly be really horrible in English. And I'm like, why? Just say it in Korean. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it just ruined the moment. You know what I mean? At the moment of what he was saying, I was like, oh, okay. But I did really enjoy the ending. That being said, there were some really good moments. Some really solid acting, like especially with the theme of discovery. Like I don't want to ruin it, but there was Lee Hyun Woo. All the tears I felt, the emotion. He was emotive, and I really know what it was solid acting from everyone. So Ye-ji, Jun Yo-jin, like even Honbin, like Honbin man, he was in it to win it. The interesting time shift, another drama with a time shift. It was cute. I loved it. It made me happy. There were moments where it was really predictable, like not gonna lie, but it was just nice, honestly. The build up did actually seem quite anticlimactic, um, and this was due to cuts that could have been made. I'm not saying that was a bad thing, but it just didn't really go anywhere. The ending. So after all the good moments and after all like what I enjoyed about the ending, at the same time, it kind of deflated. Like the big build up to what I was waiting for. Like I thought there was gonna be a big like fight scene or something, like something massive, and then it was a bit like Twilight, basically. Like where you think something big was gonna happen in the fourth book, and then really it was just a paragraph, and then the film had to make up something for it to be action. It was kind of like that. Like I was like, oh, so nothing really happened, but that doesn't mean I'm spoiling anything. It just means for me, the big moment of what Miriam's school was all about really happened, but didn't happen. You know, we didn't see it, but we did see it. And we knew we had to assume what happened, kind of thing. Um, so overall, the drama was predictable but enjoyable. Love, fights, bromance, betrayal, loyalty, etc. Um, but on the plus side, the soundtrack, ooh, Vic's Alive is a tune. If you have not heard it, do go listen to it. It's literally a bop to the top. And I would rate this drama a 3. Like 2.5 to a 3, because obviously the moments let it down, the moments helped me as a viewer enjoy it too. Great acting, great cast, beautiful cast, really good supporting characters, really good lead characters, and overall a good viewing experience. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about the drama down below. Hopefully this wasn't too long, and enjoy. Bye.